Buena sociedad, estamos en el capítulo número 47 de ReFantazio y vámonos. Vamos a sobar. No tenemos nada más que hacer. Espera. Berserker, sí, ves, lo sabía. Que era Berserker. Puñetazo, vale. Una vez por combate. No puedo usar carga ninguna vez, solo una vez. Ataque defensa de todos los enemigos durante 3 turnos. Hostia. Grave de todos los enemigos entre 1 y 3 veces. Hostia, la resistencia, ¿no? Te sube 10. Débil a la luz o la oscuridad y resistente a todos los físicos. Hostia. Basilio. Yo no puedo, ¿no? Cambiarme al esto. No, ves, no puedo. Basilio tiene acceso a todos. A ver. Golpe poderosísimo. Físico grave a todos los enemigos. Hecha tormentosa. Elimina efectos positivos. Dulce defensa. Vengador. Hostia, 30% máximos de vida. Joder. Ignora resistencias, vaya. De todas las habilidades, no dice de habilidades físicas, dice de todas las habilidades. Vale, mola. Hostia, que aquí nos falta... Nos falta una aquí. Y aquí otra, y aquí otra, y aquí dos más. Y aquí dos más. Y aquí otra, joe. Vale, aún no somos amigos de Basilio. Tercer ojo es la hostia, ¿eh? No sería para mí, porque yo soy tanque, sino para alguien... Precisión o acción. Aún me he mordido la lengua, joe.
I see.
Estudiar.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Really?
Oh.
I found new power.
Katana, fileteadora. No. Pero sí que lo voy a dominar con esto.
New skills, new possibilities.
Puede infligir furia a todos los enemigos.
I found new power. New skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power.
Agilidad. Sí, tomen 4 de más. Fantastibuloso. A dormir. Me parece muy cómoda. Solo descansar. Pues aquí, en esta cama.
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah. You.
Lo mismo son.
I mean,
No. Hey, mate. So,
Estoy preparado.
then I whatever. Leave it to me.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
No me
draws
acordaba de
near.
que me voy a proclamar el príncipe. Y no nos parecimos nada.
Look, it's that boy candidate, the one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
I think it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation he had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, a queen of this land.
The Saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe.
She allowed to just jump in mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed to throw. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimate. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object! Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life!
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Sin.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people? You preach the true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic.
Oh, king! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guillerburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late Majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always...
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Pues es hora de machacar a Luis.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow! The fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King
Vergüenza ajena. Vergüenza ajena siento yo ahora mismo.
Last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil.
Pero el príncipe no tenía el pelo azul.
He defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie.
Sí, es una mentira.
His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince? They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. It is the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means. Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella?
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The prince! A bold gambit, to reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Dracodios, es un arma. Toma ya, bitch. 3.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk?
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Closure.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there. Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his...
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
Joder, así que esta es la que lanzó el hechizo, ¿eh?
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On...
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have!
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the... Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido.
Oi! They're calling in the cavalry. We've got incoming runners, plural. We need to get out of here.
Norris! Swiftly!
What did I know? Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time. Let's
Possible. It can fly.
Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This will take some getting used to.
Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky runner!
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
Sabía que funcionaría.
I always knew Nurse could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried? My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Quieres decir, era la mejor.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real her?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Sí.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that something's felt wrong somehow, ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
A que puedo elegir cuando...
Check the map. Let's aim for the Royal Academy ruins.
Tengo unas cuantas cazas.
These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there.
No, yo quiero ir. Quiero ir aquí.
Oh, I smell trouble. Here's where we are now.
Aquí hay algo. Aquí hay algo. Aquí hay una misión. Nieve, vaya. No tendré esto, ¿eh?
Here's where we are now.
No tendremos ventaja, pero ella sí. Si ataca a alguien con esto.
Yes, of course.
What now?
So, what should we do?
Vamos a luchar. Espera. Cuenta igual. Estaba por mirar si tengo alguien débil al hielo o la oscuridad. Bueno, a la oscuridad débil tengo a Basilio. Pero no la voy a usar. Así que vamos allá.
Here.
Tally ho then.
Great. Let's move out.
I say, already seem preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sudden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains. A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial Magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the Church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The Gauntlet Runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, They know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble... You thought you and I were close. You believed you understood your big sister.
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always... You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You're right. Your reasons mean nothing. Your crimes must be punished.
But... still...
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, like...
Huh? For me?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You were protecting me. From what? Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctus flock? The weak. This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no...
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic. Once wielded in war, and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it. dragon god of the Ice Valley.
Vaya, mola.
Show me now the power that ended the ancient world. If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O pillar of the 5 chromatic dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us!
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
I won't hold back! Wind!
Sogne, show them strength. I can do this!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Come forth now!
Si le puedo bajar el ataque, mola.
Any good noble knows how to dance.
Pero hay que saber su debilidad. Por decir el infierno. Debilidad.
Let's take on Vida's power.
Con esto haré más daño.
I shall do my best. Take my fullest power. Heed me!
Cold. Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Oh, badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
It comes to this.
Oh! Someone get him back on his feet!
Vaya, joder.
Joel got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
This should help.
Captain,
Live to see another day.
his attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
We're not out of this yet.
That was helpful.
I owe you.
What's needed?
Cuba's
I'm
frozen.
cold. I
Attack
pray
won't be much
already.
like this.
No, not
Wind
this.
isn't working. Try hitting them with something else.
Here I go! Allow me to support you.
Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged. Take this!
Chill.
Ha! Everyone okay? You gotta heal up. You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Masked dancer. I'll cut you down.
Hulkenberg's frozen.
Let justice prevail!
Strike at full power.
This won't do. To you!
Cuba's
The
frozen.
freedom, come forth,
But
royal
that won't do
soul.
much like this.
I won't hold back. Win.
I'm cold.
Que creía que no tengo nada para superar su resistencia.
Not out of this yet.
Mierda, ¿qué es lo que he hecho? A un usuario, soy tonto. ¿Dónde está?
This should work.
That helped.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm cold.
Joel's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? take any more. Someone heal him.
Estados.
From our provisions.
I owe you.
That was helpful.
I knew you'd help.
Are you strong
Come
enough to
forth, royal
protect the
soul.
weak?
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. No use holding back.
That helped.
My thanks.
I'm obliged. Sogne, show them strength.
Masked dancer. Tougher than I thought.
It comes to this.
All badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
It comes to this.
Sí, hombre, tengo de caja.
Stroll can't take it more.
Strive for.
Someone heal him.
Not this one. I'll stay my blade. You
By
claim
the
such
power.
power. Then I
Scour.
will test it.
A tough one.
Even my strength summoner. I shall confound you.
I'm not out of this yet.
Here. Thanks.
Thank you.
I shall show you what I defer to you.
The Soul Hacker. Wind. Still up.
It comes to this.
What was that?
It comes to this.
Cuba's frozen.
Pero si ya estás muerta, compañera.
Please.
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
Cuba,
Are you
we gotta
strong
do
enough
something
to
about
protect
those
the
ailments.
weak?
Watch yourself.
¿Muerto?
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
You claim such power.
Let's go.
Then I will test it. There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far? Stroll!
Forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet! They're weak to fire. Let's heat this place up.
7000.
No use holding back.
I live to see enough.
Masked dancer.
Her attack won't do much
The
like this.
power of fire.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I shall show you. Let justice prevail! Burn!
Mockingbird cut them
I
right
will
in their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride. By this power.
No tengo magia, se me ha acabado la magia.
Come and get me.
Cuba,
I'm
we gotta
cold.
do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
We have provisions.
That helped.
Everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
I'm
There's so many
listening.
people locked out here.
Everyone.
You gotta get back on track. Put her down. Get her back up.
¿Ya?
Come on, not like this. Someone, help, please.
I won't hold back.
So cold.
Come on, not like this. Someone, help,
Soul
please.
Hacker.
This'll do.
I rejoin the fray. So cold.
Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
My spirit is
Roll got knocked
unbroken.
out! Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Wizard! Oh, mystic fire!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
It's freeze, come forth, royal soul.
That was helpful.
Él es débil.
He was down. Someone help!
Vale, los invocadores son débiles a...
Come on, not like this! Someone,
This should
help, please! You've been
I live
dead!
to see another day.
Soul Hacker! Fire!
You hit their weakness! That's your
I
opening,
can't
Captain!
afford to hold back. Could do with this.
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged.
Badly wounded!
Juego en Struggle, ¿no?
Someone get him back on his feet! Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
No quiero quitarle... Quiero quitarle el esto, tío.
Just the thing.
Mockingbird is back
I won't hold back!
She needs help!
With healing power!
Just minutes. So cold.
A ver si eso ya me...
Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please! Mockingbird frozen!
It's
She can't
freezing!
strike at full power!
Here!
I live to see another day.
Mockingbird badly wounded! Someone, heal her! There's too many people knocked out here!
¡Qué hijo de perra, eh!
This'll get ugly!
¡Qué hijo de perra!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Soul Hacker!
Tengo esto, pero... Para hacerle daño, es que le haré poco daño, tío.
Hold on. Let's try this.
My spirit is unbroken. Chill.
Come on, not like
To
this!
you.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Please!
Better conserve it. Soul Hacker! Burn!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Why? I'm frozen.
Vamos a intentar ser los dos.
Just the thing.
Thanks. let's stay calm.
She can't strike at full power.
Take it!
I'm obliged.
Not like this! Someone, help, please! Falkenberg's
I will
frozen.
fight with... Let's go!
She can't strike at full
Fire!
power. You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Why? I'm frozen.
From our provisions.
That helped. The freedom of a wanderer. Soul Hacker! We can do this!
As needed.
Le aumenta el ataque.
Chill.
Wizard! Like this! Someone, help, please! Falkenberg's
Come
frozen.
forth, Royal
She
Soul!
can't strike at full
Burn!
power. You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Fine. With blade in hand. Just the thing.
It's okay. Fire!
Cool.
Falkenberg's badly wounded! Someone, heal her! Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
This should help.
I knew you'd help.
Falkenberg's
The
in
freedom
bad
of a...
shape.
I won't hold
She
back!
needs help.
Burn!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Why? I'm frozen. Here! Only a flash. Tactic.
So heavy.
Come on, not like this! Someone,
Soul Hacker!
help, please!
Fire!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Why? I'm frozen. This should help.
That helped.
Falkenberg's frozen!
Let's go!
She can't strike at full power!
Burn!
Captain's frozen!
Why?
His
I'm
attacks are gonna be a
frozen.
lot weaker.
From our provisions.
Thanks.
Nothing.
Falkenberg's down! Get her back up!
I'm cold.
Come on, not
By
like
this
this!
power!
Hasta luego.
Please!
I am bested. I see now the true strength of your will.
9.900. Pero Strogl y de esto no han ganado nada. Porque estaban muertos.
I feel stronger.
I didn't know I had it.
Marvelous! I feel stronger already!
Well fought. You truly are strong.
strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
¿Tiene algo más que decir?
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder some...
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak.
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the... Or will you live the rest of your life regretting us?
I'll do it. Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose that...
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, You live as I once did. As someone who has...
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
El poder que
The
anhelas.
power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind. Pure and humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his...
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Alterbury. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech,
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Alterbury. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning?
Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister. Please. You. Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
¿Tendremos tu arma? Porque eso es lo que más me importa ahora mismo.
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh?
see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even at... She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church, for her. It was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart. In all the filth of that sullied house, she was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you all right?
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll...
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while... In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But the criers have come to consensus. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain, with any real chance at the throne. The boy, and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat.
Septiembre 24, pero no estamos en... Hostia, sí que me da pocos días,
As
¿no?
in
Para
our
hacer
battle at the
cosas.
Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince lip.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as... They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must...
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our hits than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival.
Ah, vale, tengo 12 días.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from Old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand. Show it.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely.
No.
Yes.
Right.
I beg your pardon.
Right then.
Let's rest.
Se supone en 12 días no puedo mejorar el de esto con él. ¿Cómo se supone que maxeo cosas? O sea, mejoro cosas al máximo.
What now?
Good night.
Oh, apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you. Do you recall some of our first conversations? Right, I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, but you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought...
I see. You thought maybe it was... After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint. I myself was involved in the fountain.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seemed I saw all that befell you. The ice dragon, the divine relic. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else. Perhaps I myself. My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might... I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve. My faith. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The time's finally come.
Very well.
Yes.
everyone's here. We've got
10 días. 7,5.
All right.
And then...
Misioncilla, bueno, lo veremos después la misioncilla. Ahora voy a guardar aquí. Ya sabéis por qué es esto de confianza sobre el que no sobreescribiré para estos 10 días. Así que eso, hasta aquí este capítulo. Soy Sebeda. Nos vemos en el próximo directo video. Chao.